Hello everyone. So today we wanted to go over the "Let's Go Brandon" phrase and how it's getting censored. What I mean by that is go on Amazon or just shop for the phrase and you're going to see that they've blurted out the word Brandon. They've literally put the cover sign that you would see on a picture of nudity when you're not supposed to see the nudity. It's literally doing that to the word, to the name Brandon. Out of all the most absurd things, we recommend you don't buy from these companies. Do not buy that gear in particular, because it seems like the ones who don't really believe in it are just printing out hats for the hell of it. Then they don't want to actually believe in the thing, so that they cover it up so they can go ahead and sell it. And then later they say to all their buddies, all their pals, well, we didn't really mean it. We were just selling gear. So we recommend everybody out there don't go and spend your money on gear that is only going to pay the liberal agenda, the lemming agenda. And this is how you can tell our country is going down the tubes. When you make up phrases to stop the censorship, and that's what the phrase really started out as a means to say FJB, when FJB was supposed to be a bad thing and we couldn't say that either. So now we've grown to say things that are silly, like "Let's Go Brandon," to make fun of a candidate that we didn't vote for, that we don't agree with. And that is freedom. That is our right as civilians. We should be able to say FJB all we want to, because that's our right as an American citizen. We don't have to agree with the people that are running the government. Does that mean we're anti-government? Absolutely not. It means the people that are in government currently are doing a bad job. We thought they would do a bad job, and now they're proving us right. They've gone so far into doing a bad job that they're openly committing communist tactics. These tactics are everything a communist would dream of. You're saying that people can't even talk bad about your dictator. Because make no mistake, a president or a group of people who don't want you talking bad about them obviously have an agenda, and they're going to cover up any bad things. And we've said this before. The Democrats pay for media. So if they don't like something, they're going to pay for a way to get it wiped clean. The same people that were going to hate on them, pay them down, and they'll shut up, and all of a sudden everything's peachy with them. That's the power of the media. I could go on a spending spree right now that allowed everybody out there to see me and then see me in a wonderful light. And then I would have so much power, so much views, so much money. That's all it takes. Or you can do like Harris and just sit on some laps. Censorship is not cool in any level. Our last video was telling everyone out there that segregation is censorship. And when you can't say words either, that's also censorship. And if we didn't know any better, it seems like in this country, a certain race group is being attacked on the regular. We've seen that one particular race literally turn off the news utterly and completely because it's nothing but bashing them. You're bashing Christian families. You're bashing other religions. You're saying that this and this and this and this isn't right. So we're going to ban it from YouTube. We're going to ban it from society in general. No one can talk about it because that would be offensive. We already know that people can't talk about the dreaded C word. They can't talk about the dreaded V word. We can't talk about what president we like or what we don't like. We can't talk about what we are as Trump fans or otherwise. It's the weirdest thing because people like Al-Qaeda can go on Twitter and post things like, "We need to get rid of the infidels." Somebody like Trump comes out and says some things, "Oh, buddy, that's terrible, that's wrong." These same companies like Google go out around the world setting up Wi-Fi, setting up satellites, all this to make sure that everybody in the world has access to online. And for what? For you to eventually ban them? And it's ironic because those same groups say that everybody in the world has to have online or it's a human rights violation. Which is the weird thing here. They will literally make a government shut their mouth. It's as if they don't even exist. That's the kind of power these people have over all societies, not just our societies, all societies. There's a reason why Space Force was invented. And believe me, it wasn't just invented to stop Russians from using satellites to knock other satellites out of space. It goes much, much farther than that. We're talking about satellites in space that can fly over while you're doing a vote count and change the outcome of elections worldwide. And even the little things we're not allowed anymore. You put down Joe Biden? No, we can't have that. We have to blur it out. Because some of these aren't blurred out. I say buy the product from the ones who are being true to what they are. Not making up a whole bunch of hoopla for you to buy a thing they don't really believe in. And who knows? Maybe your money doesn't go to the Republican Party. Maybe it doesn't go to the conservative groups or their families. Maybe, just maybe, it goes to Antifa that will be more than willing to sell your ideology to you for a buck. Maybe it's BLM that's making money. Maybe it's George Soros that's making money, but we digress. Do not buy this merchandise that you see on Amazon or any of the other companies online, because what they are is an abomination. They don't actually believe the things that they're selling to you. And it's really discouraging. People go out every day trying to make a good life on YouTube or otherwise. And whether they're at work, whether they're at home doing their own businesses, whether they're shopping online, no matter what they're doing, it's always some type of form of censorship. We honestly thought America has been greater than this and was always greater than this. And we look back in the past and say, well, this person was censored, this person was censored. Get over yourself. I understand there's been censorship, but there's a reason why on this channel we fight against censorship. Because you look through history and you'll find out through censorship, always bad things have happened. Name me one group in the history of mankind that worked under the idea of censorship and it worked. But again, the media will help that, saying that it will be better for them because they have an agenda that keeps people that they want in positions of power the way they like. Don't even think for a second that there's not lobbyists for tobacco companies, because there were. Don't tell me there's not lobbyists for oil companies, for movie companies, for social media platforms. There's lobbyists for everything. And just like that, you have media lobbyists that'll come up to Joe Biden, to Hillary Clinton, to Barack Obama and say, well, tell you what, for the next 4 years, we're going to be all over your opponent's butt. But you're going to have to pay us. Whatever we can get from you, or whatever deal we can strike, then if we can make a deal, we will socially assassinate that person. And that's where we're at today in America, folks. A place where people can pay to bring down or bring up whoever they want to via social media platforms, via mainstream media. That is currently where we're at today. So when you invest in your beliefs, that's totally a good thing. But be wary, be smart. Spend your money in the right places, because we all know there's a sucker born every minute. Please like, share, and subscribe. We really do appreciate that around here. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell. YouTube and I, we don't get along always so well, so you might not see our notification. Have a good night, good day, or good evening. See ya.